Hey everyone, this is Corner once again, back with another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So today, Capcom themselves have released their latest developer's diary, covering not only the content that we're going to be getting tomorrow, but also content that we're going to be getting around December time, all the way up to January. So for the most part, I'm going to be focusing on the future updates that they have for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, but we are going to be skimming through quickly as to what we can expect in tomorrow's updates. So for tomorrow's update, the main things that we can expect is the Stygian Xeno'jiiva release for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So the Stygian Xeno'jiiva itself will be finally available for Monster Hunter World Iceborne for us to fight coming up tomorrow. Now alongside this, the new Tundra region for the Guiding Lands itself will be released for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So any monsters that were not previously available in the Guiding Lands itself because they were locked in Hoarfrost Reach will now be available in the Guiding Lands itself. So that's the Viper Tobikidachi and the Barioth itself will be available in the Guiding Lands itself. Maybe something like the Beotodus might not be available. I'm not quite sure on that quite yet, but I'm really hoping that it is available because Beotodus is not available in the Wildspire area of the Guiding Lands itself, but I'm really hoping that Beotodus doesn't get cut off in the Tundra area of the Guiding Lands itself. So I'm really hoping that it's there as well. Now, alongside this, Capcom themselves are also going to be releasing the tempered state of the Ruiner Nergigante itself. In order to fight the tempered state of the Ruiner Nergigante, you either need to have a level 7 Tundra region where it is a guaranteed spawn, or you need to have a level 7 region of any other areas in the Guiding Lands to have a chance spawn of the Ruiner Nergigante itself. So Tundra level 7 is a guaranteed spawn, any other areas is a potential spawn, so they're not 100% guaranteed. Now alongside this, we're also going to be getting some layered armor for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which is the original high rank sets that we got from the base game. So those are going to be available as layered armor starting tomorrow for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And not only that, Capcom themselves have actually confirmed that all of the Master Rank armor sets are going to be layered armor as well in the near future. We just don't know the exact dates, but they do have that planned for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now for those of you who play on the PlayStation, we're also going to be getting the next parts of the Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds collaboration event for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now this comes in two parts. The first part is going to be around December 17th, in which we will be able to finally upgrade the Stormslinger itself into the Adept Stormslinger. So this one has a unique feature in that it has some unique animations, and alongside this, it retains the original effect from the original game that it came from, in which that if you use the Stormslinger constantly, it will constantly generate heat, meaning that eventually it will overheat, dealing damage to the players themselves. Now the only way that you can negate most of the damage from the overheating effect is by wearing the full armor Aloy set that we are going to be getting from this particular collaboration event. So the full armor set for Aloy is going to be available as well for Monster Hunter World Iceborne coming around December. So this is the new version of the Aloy armor set, not the one that we got from the base game. And alongside this, we also have some new Palico gear coming up with this particular collaboration. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff coming up for PlayStation players when it comes to the Frozen Wilds collaboration. Now alongside this, on December 27th, we are also going to be getting another part of the Horizon Zero Dawn collaboration, which is the Banuk armor set. Now in comparison to the full armor set that Aloy gets in the game itself, the Banuk armor set are individual pieces. This means that you can mix and match it with any other armor pieces if you want to when it comes to Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So overall, as you can see, Capcom themselves are not only planning to give us another full armor set, but they are planning to give us individual piece set armors in order for us to mix and match these armor sets with anything else that we might have in the game. Now, before I go ahead and move on to the upcoming event, I did notice that Capcom themselves did maybe mistakenly sneak in the upcoming Elder Dragon's name in the smithy itself when they were previewing the Banuk armor set. Now I don't know if they did this on purpose or not. Who knows, because as far as I'm aware, Capcom themselves are planning another developer's diary around December 6th, but seeing its name, I think that my theory video, which I will put a link down in the description below if you want to see it, might hold some weight. Now I'm not going to say anything more than that until Capcom themselves gives us more information on it, but as you can see, the Xeno'jiiva does sound like it's related to the Xeno'jiiva itself in some way, shape, or form. So overall, that is something that I kind of noticed, and I just wanted to keep a note of that. Now then, moving on to the holiday events that's coming up in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. First up, let's talk about the holiday event around this Christmas time. Capcom themselves are going to be doing the Holiday Joy Fest event for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now, rather than going for the Christmas theme that we usually get around this time of the year, Capcom themselves have instead created a very Asian-like theme for the holiday season event. So rather than going for the Christmas season kind of aesthetic, we have this very Asian-like aesthetic that we have in the Gathering Hub itself, as well as in the armor sets and layered armor that we are going to be getting around the Holiday Fest event. So not only are we going to be getting some new gear to match the aesthetics of the Gathering Hub itself, we are going to be getting some layered armor to match the aesthetics of the Gathering Hub itself as well. And alongside this, we also have some paid content in order to match the overall Asian aesthetic that they were going for when it comes to the holiday event itself. The paid content itself is things like poses and breakdancing and whatnot, so a lot of the emotes that we get in the game that's usually paid content are going to be available once the holiday event itself becomes available at December 20th. So do keep an eye on that when it comes to Monster Hunter World Iceborne, because when it comes to holiday events, all of the events are going to be available for Monster Hunter World Iceborne for us to do so in case we missed any events that we were going to go for but just didn't have the time, or we just completely missed it due to scheduling issues that we may have had. So overall, all of the missions are going to be available, all of the event quests are going to be available for us to do during December 20th until the event ends when Capcom ends it. Now finally, on January 24th next year, Capcom will be celebrating their second year anniversary for when they released Monster Hunter World into the general public. So this means that Capcom themselves will be having yet another festival event for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, but this time, rather than sticking to the Asian aesthetic that they had when it comes to the holiday fest, they instead went with this kind of futuristic aesthetic that they have for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And I love the aesthetics of this. It's really futuristic, it's really space-like, they got stars and everything. So this is kind of like Capcom themselves sticking to that theme of the Sapphire Star that they have for Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So they're really kind of playing with that particular word, the Sapphire Star, because a lot of the aesthetics that they're going for with the second anniversary event really feels like they're playing on the whole star-like theme that they have for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And I cannot wait to have all of the equipment for the holiday fest itself, but also for the New Year anniversary event itself as well. So overall, I cannot wait for these events to be available in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. But that is pretty much it for me for this video. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff coming up for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and overall there's just a lot of information that Capcom is throwing at us for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And if you want to know more information regarding the tinier details of what they have planned for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, I've gone ahead and put a link down in the description below of the actual developer's diary itself, so you can go ahead and watch it at your own leisure. Now, that is pretty much it for me for this video. If you enjoyed these videos, please feel free to leave a like on the video itself, as well as subscribe to the channel, so you can go ahead and catch up on any Monster Hunter content that I might be doing in future, or any other games that I might play in the future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed these videos. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.